Hello everyone, and welcome back to my 100% walkthrough for Wild Arms 2. This episode is going to be cleaning up things that we have missed so far as the Monster album goes. So as you'll notice, we have 289 out of 342, about 84% of the Monster album. So there's a good number of monsters that we have not come across yet. Now, a good chunk of these are actually going to be in the Spiral Tower, as well as the final dungeon to this game. But there's still a good number of monsters out here that we have not come across yet. So we're going to be using this episode to clean all those up for those of you that want to get 100% of Wild Arms 2. Now, this is going to be a little bit back and forth. I'm going to be visiting some locations twice and stuff like that. It's because I have a whole list here of all the monsters we need, where they are located, and it's easier for me to just go from the top of the list and work our way down. So bear with me on that, but we got a good number of them that we got to go check out. So first things first, we are going to head outside. And we are going to teleport to Damson. And then teleport to our hovercraft. And we need to head over. Why did I just click off screen? I apologize. We need to head over to the western area of the Inner Sea, so head towards like you're going to Baskar. We need to go to the Lakikis River. Right in here. And in the Lakikis River, this right there. Now once you get that, stop at the beach here, teleport to Sealji. And teleport to your hovercraft. And then make your way around and head to the Sealji Inner Sea by going through the Gate Bridge archway. And you'll notice these islands here. We want to go to the North Island, which is this one right here. And there's going to be several monsters here, so we're going to go ahead and knock them all out. Now remember, if it's a white bubble, you've already found it. If it's green, it's a new encounter. These guys always spawn together, so it knocks out 2 birds with 1 stone. It is rather annoying because these guys have a lot of health. Both of those monsters have a chance to drop a shuriken, which is actually a level 7 shooting item. Now I can tell you this much, it does not do as much damage as the Viper Fang, but it gets pretty close. But we don't really need those at this point, so we're good on that. Now that we found those, let's head over to the town of Maria to get to the next monster down the list. Hop on your hovercraft and head over here to Illsville Prison Island and just run around here. We are looking for a new encounter. hop onto the hovercraft and then head up like you're going towards Palace Village. And we want to kind of go to the southwest area of this little continent. Alright, once you have that, find a spot to land. Which the closest one should be right down here at the Illsville Prison Island. Alright, that saves me from having to come back here to find this monster. So yeah, the Vaguette spawns around this island, so just kind of circle around this area to find it. Once you have, we are now going to teleport to Holst. And teleport to your hovercraft. And then we want to check out that sliver of water that's in between this peninsula and the main continent. So just right over here to the northeast of Holst, just right in here. Once you've found that, then go ahead and head back to the beach. And then teleport to any town. We need Lombardia. Okay, so the area that we're looking for next is called the Devil's Triangle. Okay, so the information I had was incorrect. So it is located in the Devil's Triangle. Unfortunately, this area here, that's literally in the shape of a triangle, that is just east of Sealgy region, where you also find Diablo Pillar Ptolemaea. This is the Devil's Triangle. So this is where Rahab is located, and I already have another monster that is in this area that we need to find, so we're going to go ahead and locate it too. Okay, now that we've got that, we can finally land for a moment. And now teleport to Island Outpost. And just walk around here on this island. I had no idea that there was monsters that could spawn here. But there is one. Alright, now teleport to Damson. And then teleport to the hovercraft. It'll take you to the inland sea. And now hang around these little islands right about here until you discover a new encounter. Alright, now head over to the island with Lost Garden. And it turns out of all the monsters we discovered here previously, there's actually one more here that I've missed. We're going to run around until we find it. All right, now just as a honorable mention, if you have not gotten all of the Agion color monsters, there's blue, black, red, white, and yellow. They all spawn from the regular Agion. They spawn on this island only through forced or surprise encounters. And every time you enter a battle with these, they usually spawn in a group of 2. And they're always set to spawn a specific color. Unfortunately, there is no way to manipulate this or trick them into spawning whatever color. The best thing to do is just keep running around this area. Try to force yourself to pop into a forced encounter to get the Agion, and then defeat one and have it summon an ally, and hopefully it's a color you need. But yeah, that's how you get all of those. Just wanted to point that out in case you didn't get them all the last time we were here. And now, we're going to teleport to Guildgallad again. Teleport to your hovercraft. And then for the final time, we're going to make our way around, and we're going to head down towards the island outpost. And we're just going to hang around this area until we come across another new encounter. Land on the beach. And for the final time, teleport to Sealdsy region. Teleport to your hovercraft. And then for the final time, work your way around and go through the gate bridge. And we're going to hang around this northern island right here. Teleport. Hey guys, I just wanted to put this in there that for some reason my recording of this episode was completely corrupted. A lot of the sections in it were just missing. And unfortunately, by the time I was editing this footage, I have already finished the game and I am unable to go back and locate these for you to add them to the video. So instead, I'm going to give you the list of the monsters that I have not highlighted on screen, as well as where to find them. So hopefully you can track them all down. By the time you get done, you should be in your card collection 322 out of 342. So good luck. I really, really, really do apologize from the bottom of my heart, but hopefully you can find them all. And let's finish this out. Teleport to the town of Maria. And that should be about it. At 322 out of 342, we are 94% completion of the monster album. This means that we have hit every single monster on the world map and all of the areas that we have visited so far in the game, minus the ones that we have not discovered yet within the Spiral Tower and the final dungeon leading up to the end of the game. So as long as you have roughly 320, you should be good. Again, the only ones that you're probably going to have a little bit of issue with are the Agion Killers. And once you get all those, you should be golden. So, once we're done, we're going to head inside and we're going to save our game. And that's going to do it for this episode. If this guide is helping you out, please be sure to leave a like and a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you'd like to see this story come to its conclusion, please be sure to subscribe. I would love to have you here. Until next time, I will see you all in the next video. Take care and have a wonderful day.